In this lab, for this part, you're going to go through and classify a variety of galaxies. So in order to go through and do this, you need to first go to Zooniverse.org and sign into your Zooniverse account. Because our earlier link to the Zooniverse classroom did not work, join the class via this new updated link. That will then allow you to show up on my roster, which you will not be able to see until I have updated things on Canvas. But what it will allow you to do is that once you've joined the classroom, then you can access this particular project page via the fourth link here. Before you get started and access the project page, however, make sure you download the data sheet. And I've given you 3 different versions here. You only need one. So here is what it roughly looks like. It's quite literally a table of 22 numbers, and you will write in what your galaxy classification is for a particular number. And you'll do this based on whatever the galaxy looks like. So when you access the project page, you'll be taken to a new page, and you want to make sure that you see in a green banner, and I'll show you in just a second, where it says you are classifying as a student of your classroom. If you don't see this, sign out of your Zooniverse account and back in before clicking on this project page link again. If you don't see this green banner, it's not going to count for you, and I won't be able to see that you've done it. So that's important. The other important thing is you cannot go back and view a galaxy after you've already classified it. So make sure you're recording your classifications as you go. There is no back button for whatever reason, and I did not design this system, but it is what it is. So make sure you go through and do that. I will not be able to see what you classified each galaxy. I'll only be able to see that you did the work. So when you get to the Zooniverse project page for this part, you'll see something that looks roughly like this. So here is an image of one of our galaxies. I've already gone through and classified all of these, but here's a particular image of a galaxy, and I need to try and classify this either as elliptical, spiral, merger, or a star or an artifact. Now you can click this link to get a little bit of help that'll tell you roughly what to look for, and I'm purposely not giving you any more information than what's on the site because the citizen scientists who originally did this project only got this information, and I want you to experience things the way that they did. So there's some descriptions about what elliptical galaxies look like, some example pictures. You can scroll down and see the same for spiral galaxies, see the same for mergers, and then lastly what a star or artifact might look like. There's also a tutorial you can go through and do to learn a little bit more about it. So the basic part of this is take your best guess, take your best educated guess. So make sure you look through the examples before you go through and do things, and then make your best guess. When you click each one of them, you can go to done when you're actually done. The galaxy number is shown here in the upper corner, and then you can also go through and just click the little information tab, and again it tells you what the galaxy ID is, but since you can see it up here, there's not a whole lot of reason to go through and do that. Your view may be slightly different than mine because I'm using the dark theme. You may prefer the light theme. Up to you. So again, for each one of these galaxies, so if we were on number 20, if I wanted to classify this as something, and it may not start you right at galaxy number 1, but it should cycle you through them all, then I would put in whatever type of galaxy I thought this was, whether I thought it was an elliptical, or if I thought it was a spiral, then I would put spiral. Whatever you think it is, this is for your record, so you're going to turn this into me so that I can see what you've done, but you're going to use this galaxy classification sheet to help answer questions in part 2. So it's important that you keep a copy of whatever you end up turning in, but this is the piece that you'll turn in and submit as part of this assignment. So make sure you ask any questions, and if anything comes up, I'm happy to help. You'll need to make sure that you do classify all 22 galaxies, but this should be, again, a fairly quick part of this particular lab.